They promise stability and to balance Britain's budget. But the UK's oldest political party is limping from power with a very different legacy.
I want people to feel good about being Conservatives again.
The first Tory Prime Minister in 13 years. David Cameron will be remembered as the man that opened the door to Brexit.
The UK has voted to leave the European Union.
The result plunged the UK into a political crisis.
I do not think it would be right for me to try to be the captain that steers our country to its next destination.
His successor pledging to finish the job.
Brexit means Brexit, and we're going to make a success of it.
But after calling a snap election that blew her party's majority, she struggled to find her groove. Brexit poisoning any party unity. Her final attempt to get a withdrawal deal through Parliament was the worst ever defeat for a sitting government. 6 months later, she resigned.
I do so with no ill will, but with enormous and enduring gratitude to have had the opportunity to serve the country I love.
The man who convinced the nation to leave the EU swooped in to see it through, riding the country's biggest election win in 40 years. Boris Johnson delivered on his promise to get Brexit done. He was praised for his global leadership after Russia invaded Ukraine. But revelations that a series of parties were held at the PM's official residence during the height of lockdown ignited public fury. Liar! Boris Johnson's fate was sealed.
I want you to know how sad I am to be giving up the best job in the world. But them's the breaks.
The handling of Brexit and COVID left the Conservative Party here in disarray, with division and infighting becoming increasingly public. But it was the leader they elected to replace Boris Johnson that sent the Tories and the country's financial markets into freefall. On Liz Truss's third day as PM, the UK's longest reigning monarch died. The ominous start continued. Her first major policy, a mini-budget with billions in unfunded tax cuts, triggered economic pain.
I am a fighter and not a quitter.
After just 49 days as PM,
I am resigning.
Famously, a wilted lettuce on a tabloid newspaper's live stream outlasted her. With the Conservatives tanking in the polls, Rishi Sunak stepped in, a promise to get the economy back on track and to unite a fractured government. 18 months later, inflation had fallen dramatically, and he tried to harness that success.
We will have a general election on the 4th of July.
But his rain-soaked announcement, the prelude to a Tory washout. John Lyons, ABC News, London.